I can't tell you what's going on, but we're about to find out. I don't know if this is the actual last episode. I don't know how close we are.
Where are we?
Because remember, this is blind.
There are a million worlds.
A million.
All different, all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
It's not giving me a direction arrow to go.
Doors.
Well,
you, me, Columbia, Songbird. Sometimes something's different, yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
okay. Well, I guess we're back to multiverse, which I hate, but you know what? I had enough fun the last couple episodes. I'm excited for the moment. So why are they using that particular door? Like, look, there. So you couldn't have just had any old lighthouse?
Not exactly.
It had to be Rapture. Wait, what?
We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
That's
no
cool.
one
He's
tells
actually
me where to go.
Booker. We've already been.
So that means I have no choice. You give me infinite choices, and yet apparently I have no choice? I was about to say it's cool how he still had the wrapping on his hand like I did. Whoa, you're going left? No! No, I guess we're not going right. I'm just trying to go against what the game wants me to right here. But I don't think... Apparently I don't have a choice! Where are you going? Oh, now you're going to stand in the middle, huh? Now you want to stand in the middle. Oh. Fine. I don't want to go this way. Can I go down there? Can I go around? Around the world? Around the world? I can't even run? Okay, if I can't run, I'm not going to search.
Wait a minute. I know this place.
You do?
I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee.
So which one are you?
I was looking for...
Come on now, time's away.
That's the same
Why
dude!
were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased?
What?
Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No, I don't want to.
You already did, didn't you?
Did I? Well, just because I already did doesn't mean I have to right now, you stupid woman. But I guess because it's a video game, I do have to, huh? Okay.
Are you ready to be born again?
No, I'm ready to punch you in the face.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
I do.
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the Lamb?
Wait, what? Blood of the
Jesus,
Lamb? Elizabeth's blood?
Wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it!
what are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? We'll open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
What? No, you know what? If there's a million worlds and there's a million Comstocks and I killed mine, so you know what? I'm done. Just because you can move around, you're officially crazy. I want to get off this ride now, please. I want a refund. Wait, what?
My debts.
Bring us the go, and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Why did you remember that?
Yes. The girl for the debt.
He doesn't look like much of a thug. And why didn't you remember that? What are you... Bring us the girl? Bring you...
Wait.
Wait, what?
What is this? There's no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
You don't leave this room until you do.
Do it. Time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
I mean, I obviously really don't want to, but because it's a game, I don't have much of a choice. I'm not going to sit here all day in the middle of an LP.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
Behind one door. Well, if you can see it, then let's go to that one, and I'll kill him again. And why is there only one? And this doesn't make any sense. And no, I don't want to do this.
What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Wait, what? Wait. No. What? Well, what?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
No.
Yeah, because you're dragging me through time and space.
I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Oh. The Lutesses were the fishermen at the start of the game. Why am I back here? What is going on? Dario, help me.
What are we doing?
I need your catchphrase right now.
Comstock's dead. We can just go on
That's
with
right.
our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to.
You mean like Chenlin? Like Lady Comstock?
You just said there was one!
He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
I don't care about those other worlds. They can deal with it because they have a Booker and they have an Elizabeth. So they'll be fine. They'll be straight. I proved that. Let's go. I'm done. Let me pick up money. Not there anymore. Welcome to part 1. This. Whoa, you look scary. This is dumb. I want out. I want out. Please drown me. Can I drown myself? What is a boat doing there? I don't want to do this. Guys, help. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance.
Hey.
Wait.
Hey, the deal's off.
Wait,
you hear
what?
me?
You're unstable.
The deal is off. Give her back.
Hurry!
Give her back.
Fine, are you mad?
Give her back, you son of a bitch.
It's ready! Go!
No. No.
Shut down the machine!
No.
Shut it
Anna.
down! Shut down
Anna.
the machine now! Do it!
That's Anna.
Give me back my daughter. No.
The hell is... Oh!
Anna. No.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My...
I'm sorry.
That answered like 7 questions all at once, and my entire body is tingling. I really don't want to open that door again. I want to be done. I didn't ask for this to happen.
He's gone, Booker.
Anna's not gone. Anna
You
DeWitt.
shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years.
But Anna's not gone, is she?
Till one day,
Because your name's not
Man
Elizabeth,
came
is
to you.
it?
offered you a chance, a redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. Sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
I should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
away the dead. Here's the girl. Wipe away the dead.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well, the brain adapts.
I should know. I lived it.
Booker, wake up.
So none of this was real. None of the lobby.
Wake up.
What?
This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of it.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the
The
only
day he
way to
was
do
born.
it. Go back to when he was born. And I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Or killed one of his parents. That works too. At any time. Let's go with that instead. Please, Kay, thanks. I don't like where this is going. Why am I back here again? Why won't it let me run? Why is all of this happening? Oh my god. So how mad at me are you now, huh? Because now you know everything, and I don't even know.
Are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
But what is it really going to undo, though?
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to be
Why am I
born
here?
again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of
It
course
sure
is. I
looks like the
remember-
same damn place to me.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone
Wha-
before? Wipe
I'm
the
being tag teamed.
Who are you?
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans,
of the
you
land.
didn't. You took the baptism.
Hate your
And you were
sin.
born again as a different man.
Do you hate your
It all has to end. To have never started,
Wait.
not just in this world,
Wait.
but in all of ours.
Wait.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother.
Wait.
Smother.
Okay, the one on the far
Choices
left is really
made
hot.
Before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock.
No!
He's Booker DeWitt.
No. Both.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Too much at once. Too much for one day. Please stop. Why are you killing me? Why am I laughing? Like, Jesus. So then what happens? I don't understand. This is too rapid for me to think about multiverse going on. This is too much at once. Why would he not still be around? Oh. Don't tell me that's the end. Okay. That really was the end. This is dumb. That's too fast for me to wrap my head around. Because, like, I want to take time to stop and think about if I'm not there. But there's still those million other worlds, so why would killing me in one change all of those? I don't understand how that affects every single other one. And if I've already done all that stuff because we just played the damn game, it certainly still happened, or will happen, so why does it not happen because one of me is dead? Like, sure, you got rid of me in one, but why does that affect me in all the others? I don't get it. I don't get it. That was too much, too quick. And then what happens to all the Elizabeths and all the Lutesses? Are there no Columbias? I guess there would have to be no Columbia. I don't... Do we see Songbird in Rapture somewhere? Can we go back to Bioshock 1 and look through the oceans and maybe Songbird's hanging out? That'd be really freaking weird. There's no way. There's no way. But, seriously? I don't even know what to think. I don't know what to think. I don't know what's going on. Apparently nothing is going on and nothing happens and nothing will happen. Right, Lutess? I don't get it. Why couldn't we have just gone off? I killed my Comstock, which was myself. He didn't have a brand on his hand, though. He didn't have AD on his hand when I was busy murdering myself. What is this? I hate multiverse theory. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I had a blast. I just don't like multiverse in general. And I don't understand why all this happens the way it happens. So, yeah. And therefore I don't know what this is the worst credits ever. So now I have to spend the rest of my day researching this garbage to figure out what other people think. I had to do the same thing with Mass Effect, because everyone was talking about with Mass Effect 3, like how bad the ending for that game was, and blah blah. So when I got there, I was so concerned on like playing it and trying to figure out why it was bad, that when various bad things were happening that everyone was complaining about, I just kind of took it as like, oh, it's a video game, this is just happening, you know, I just want to see the next part, like when does it start to ruin itself, without realizing what any of the stuff was happening actually meant. But once people kind of enlightened me as why the ending sucked, then it all made a lot more sense, and I was like, yeah, that's stupid. So now I feel like I have to do this game again. Or, I mean, do that again, research all this crap, and have somebody else tell me why this is dumb. Or explain it. And I don't like having to do that with my video games. Like, I am far from an unintelligent human being. I should not need my video games explained to me. Plus, if I do, that means there's a damn lot of human beings who know even more, know even less. Whatever. I guess I did read some stat somewhere when I was still working at GameStop that there was like polls of why I don't know. There was a lot of stuff on like how games are in the beginning, the middle, and the end, and stuff like that, and you know why replayability is sometimes ignored and things like that. And there was some stat on like the percentage of people who start a game and actually finish it, and the majority of people who start a game never even finish it. They'll play the first few parts, and so that's why the first few parts are always much more polished and like tested and more refined. And then games often start having more holes and get crappier later on because they don't care about developing it as much because most people won't finish. So maybe most people just don't realize that this sucks. When Chen-Lin is magically alive, that's when they throw in the towel. I wouldn't have thrown in the towel, but if I wasn't doing an LP, I probably would have taken a... I don't know what I would have done. This is dumb. I didn't want to do any of those things at the end of the game either. But I had to because it was a game. So it's just like, did I have a choice or not? Because I would like to feel like I had a choice. The game tells me I didn't have a choice. And the only reason I don't have a choice is because it's a game, not because it's me. That's the other part I don't understand. Like, obviously there has to be a definitive end to the game. You can't just cycle through it repeatedly. But it's like, what if Booker says no? What if Booker doesn't decide that? Is Elizabeth going to keep dragging me until I do? Why can't... I don't understand. So then, if I never exist, then what happens at all those the Battle of Wounded Knee and crap like that? If I'm such a big hero, does that mean we lose all those wars? Is that really what you wanted? Just to get rid of Comstock in some worlds that you can totally handle him in? I don't understand. That's too much constants and variables, my ass. That creates a lot of big problems. I hate multiverse. What happened to matter can never be created or destroyed. You just destroyed matter and removed it from the equation. That's... They put you through one hell of a roller coaster at the end. Because at first when you see that little finger, I thought it was like a visual glitch. I'm like, well, that's funny. And then there's blood at the end, and you kind of realize that, oh. And then you think about what that means, and you're like, oh. And then you connect the pieces of who those are, because they just told you the name, and you're like, oh. And that was a lot of O's all at once. SpaghettiOs. Like a whole bowl of them. All of them. All of the SpaghettiOs, Arbiter. All of them. Cheeky Chief. Seriously. Thanks for all the pie and the donuts in all the land. What about the cake? Was the cake a lie? Was the cake a lie or not, ladies and gentlemen? If there was cake, and I ate several cakes in Colombia, was it a lie? Because it did happen, and it will happen, and it definitely... Wait, I guess I already said the past tense. Somewhere it's happening. Was it a lie? I don't get it. Game dev, make game for each person and family. He wrote it in code, sort of. My shoes hurt? What? I love how some people are just like, you know, thank family, blah blah. And some people, you can tell, they either just don't want to be cliche like that, or they've been through too many rodeos, or they're just a jokester, or they have no family, so they make a joke. It's just funny. I'm sure it's fine. Like what, you have no one to thank? You have no one who cares? And then there's that guy. I don't care if it's cliche. Thanks, Mom. Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so. Hopefully by now you guys have finished at least one full 500 character comment about your opinions and thoughts and suggestions and what am I wrong, what's actually happening. I want to see like 100 comments on this video. It's not going to happen, but I want to see it. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. It's too much. It is too much. And then it just, boom, ended. Like, what is this? Sopranos? Like, I'm dead. Well, I guess that makes sense if I'm dead. But that was just... That was Comstock not being born. I was still born, because I had to get... Okay. So then I guess we wouldn't have lost all those wars, because I still had to get there. But then before, again, in just one world, with just one of me, I make the decision to not be Comstock and instead die, I guess. I can't just say no. Apparently I have to kill myself. Which then leaves baby Anna in a crib by herself in a house. So she'll be dead, I guess. Where did Columbia come from, though? Like, Comstock didn't just make it himself. You know, somebody had to... Obviously, the Lutesses made the quantum giant balloon physic particle ball things or whatever that floated everything. So who's to say that they can't just still do that and there's no Comstock for Columbia? I don't get it. Why would killing one of me change all of me? And why can't I just say no? And why did Comstock, when I murdered him, did not have AD for Anna DeWitt on his hand? Because he definitely did not. So if I was Comstock, yeah, and going through the whole game like, oh, I'm False Shepherd, he's two. I don't understand. I don't understand.
This is fine. It's that.
Oh, the voice actors. Is that Elizabeth? I can't hear. She can sing. That's hot. I have a thing for chicks who can sing. And chicks with long hair. That is Elizabeth. That's hilarious. Those high boots. So then that's got to be Troy Baker, the voice actor for Booker. He's one of my favorites. He's been in so many of my favorite games. Tales of Vesperia, he was the protagonist. Best game ever. What else was he in? He was one of the characters in Diablo 3. I think he was one of the Gears of War characters. I think he was in some Lord of the Rings game. He was in Resident Evil 6, which was terrible, but whatever. Still a big production. He's like, alright, I'm done. I'm out of here. Sure, I'll just watch her sing. I'm cool with that. My brain doesn't want to think anymore. They probably did that on purpose. Oh, you're tired of thinking yet? You're probably tired of thinking. Let's have you watch a hot girl sing. Okay, you got me. just like having playtime. I think DLC for this game is supposed to come out sometime in July too, which is like, well, now July's half over. I guess by the time this goes up, July will be almost over. What's today? Today's the 18th. Hopefully this will go up. See, how many episodes do I have unuploaded? Right now I have 4 episodes not uploaded. 30, 31, 32. This one will be 33. Finale. I wonder if there's going to be anything after the credits. Like New Game Plus, or maybe a movie, maybe extra scenes, maybe extra explanation, maybe something. Why is he singing? He needs to shut up. Is having a really good singing voice prerequisite for being a voice actor? Otherwise, if they want to do like a small singing part, you need a double. Or just some freaking auto-tune, I suppose, these days. Because it's like, if she couldn't... I don't know, whatever. She only really sang once in the game, and that was only if you picked up the guitar. I don't know. I think being a voice actor would be really, really cool. I would totally do it if I could. On one hand, I think it'd be kind of weird, like, I feel like you have to be Gubbs, like, you have to have a bunch of different voices, otherwise, if you're the exact same voice in all of them, it starts, you know, people start to recognize it between game to game, or whatever, and then it's just like, you're taking, because with the voice, then comes, you know, memories and psychological feelings, like, hey, he was this character, and I felt that way towards him, and he was this kind of attitude, and you bring it in with the other character in the other games when he has the same voice. You know?
What I wanted you guys were.
So I don't know how well that would work. You know, I only have my voice. You know, sure you can alter inflection and rate and tone a little bit, and volume, but whatever. Well, no, I guess I do have a low pitched voice, and I do have a more social pitched voice, is what I call it. Doing too much customer service, I had to learn to split my voice, because my low-pitched voice people on the phone can't really understand, and so it sucks, but, you know, whatever. Voice acting would be really cool. That's probably impossible to get into, also. You probably are, like, stuck with, like, indie games, where you have terrible writing, you know. Whatever. Alright, credits finally over. What do I get? What's my reward? What do I get? Haha, there is something. Wait, 1893? The game took place in 1912. And they said, what, didn't they say like 20 years ago I was the hero of Wounded Knee, or somewhere along those lines? So this is a couple years after Wounded Knee. Anna. Clearly I'm back in my place. So wait, if I died, why am I here? You know? Is this actually happening, or is this just insult to... Ooh, check that out. Is this just insult to injury? Is this actually happening? Somebody explain. Show me the other hand. Is AD on my hand? There's the... Oh! Screw you, game! No! 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 That's so dumb! That's so dumb. That's so dumb. What is this, Inception? where you don't know if it falls or not at the end, which it totally doesn't fall. That's another conversation. See? That's how we're going to get 100 comments. We're going to have 50 on Bioshock Infinite. We're going to have 50 on the ending of Inception. Alright? Because, well, I used to know everything about that movie and I could prove everything, and people tried to argue and then I would beat them and I'd feel good about it. Seriously? So it's over? Wow. Well, I don't really have anything else to say. Even half of those credits I didn't have anything to say. So, I guess we'll just wrap it up. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. Do I like it more than Bioshock 1? Man. It felt smoother and more polished as far as gameplay and combat. I didn't like being limited to 2 guns, but it felt much more polished as a shooter just for that aspect. I think I prefer the story of Bioshock 1. Well, I guess I certainly prefer the story of Bioshock 1 because I hate multiverse. I don't know. Maybe I have to replay Bioshock 1 to get that grasp again. I don't want to just be prisoner of the moment. But I have that habit with a lot of games. Like, I'll play one and be like, this is the best one, and I'll play a different one in the series, like, no, this is the best one. It's like, wait, I don't know. Happens with, like, Tales, happens with Final Fantasy, happens with Breath of Fire, happens to me a lot in RPGs. I don't know. It definitely, the combat was much smoother, though. No spamming health kits, so it was much more active, and that felt better. I don't know. They're both fantastic. Because until this game, Bioshock 1 was by far my favorite FPS of all time. So now I guess it would be either 1 or 3. 2 isn't bad. 2 gets a lot of hate, but I don't think it's really deserved, because it's just not 1. And a lot of the things that the first one did so well was the pacing, and how, like, you didn't really know what was going on, so they would slowly divulge new information and environments and characters and monsters at you and stuff like that. And then the second one, you're already there, you already know everything, because you played the first one, not because the game already told you it. You know, so it didn't have to go through all the information phase and, you know, leaking you stuff and introductions. It just kind of threw you in there and it's like, let's do this instead. So, you know, a lot of things that made the first one great, you know, just by nature of sequel syndrome, 2 couldn't do, but 2 did a lot of things really nice. You know, I really like doing the gathers and other things like that. So I don't think 2 was a bad game at all, but it still wasn't as good as 1 or 3. I don't know. I don't know, man. This was great. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed. There were a couple episodes where I got a little frustrated. And, you know, whatever. It happens. That's what I get for playing a game blind on hard mode. A bunch of other LPers like to play stuff on easy just so that they don't run into difficulty. Like, screw that. Are you kidding? At least play normal, for God's sakes, unless you just suck. Whatever. Whatevers. And I don't have a conclusion, I really don't. This could go on infinitely. Ha! See what I did there? Okay, I'm gonna edit that. That was definitely my original end. It was like, boom. And that felt really bad. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast. You are certainly invited and more than welcome to check out my other LPs. I think Breath of Fire 2 is probably the best one I have at the moment. A couple of the Mega Mans aren't really LPs, so you know, I don't really know what to say about that. But they're still there, so that's cool. As far as next LP, I think I've said this like 7 times, so I can't keep saying it. I want to say that I'm done with LPs. I was going to do Final Fantasy IX. I would still love to, because I know I would knock it out of the park. I just don't think I have the time to invest into it. Especially with LPs, like, each episode gets me 200 to 500 views, and that's not really worth, you know, 60 hours of a video game to get 20,000 views for it. Like, you know, when I can spend 10 minutes to throw up a bad Pokemon battle and that'll still get 1,500 or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to say it's about the views, but when you're used to doing, you know, X stuff and you get X amount, and then you go through a heavy time investment of an LP, and the quote-unquote return for it, like, so many less people are giving their time to watch it and enjoy it and experience it with you. It's just so much less rewarding. I get less out of it. And the views, I guess, are just like they're the main indicator of that, I suppose. And comments are, comments are the most important, but, whatever. So that's why it's kind of a little depressing in that regard. So it's like you want to do shorter games, but you want to do games that have a lot of substance, and those just take too long, and it's tough. And with where my life is at right now, I don't really know if I have time to do anything else ever. So we'll see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you give my channel the light of day to check other stuff out. You stuck around this long, so surely you don't hate me, and hopefully good things can come in the future. I don't know what to expect, but hey, I can't predict the future. I can predict the future, but I can't tell the future. I guess that's different. I definitely have established the fact that I can predict. So thank you guys for watching one last time. I enjoyed it. I was glad to have you guys along for the ride in this very memorable game. Regardless of whether it was good or bad or how I felt at various points, it was very memorable, and I am happy that I played it. So take it easy. Catch you later. Peace.